hello out there, wherever you are. As for me, I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm here to check out, well, at least the outside of Independence Hall. Had I had more time, I would have done a tour here to see, this room where America was basically created, let's put it that way. It was already established, but the binding laws of which the United States is governed was done in this mere building. John Hancock signed it very big so King George could see it.
Oh yeah, man. All right.
Very, very cool that it's here. Now what's interesting is there seems to be security guards and stuff that are enforcing people, like yelling at people when they go up towards Independence Hall. And I don't know why. But there's people inside there. And I'm very confused as to the whole deal as far as that's concerned. There seems to be security guards stationed at that door and at that door. And they yelled at a bunch of people who walked over, but then there's people inside there. And they're not yelling at them. Maybe they paid for the tour. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But the thing that we are beyond Independence Hall here to see, because it's a free tour and it's just right inside this building here, is the Liberty Bell, the symbol of freedom that hung over Independence Hall. A unreliable bell, to be sure. The big pass and stow put on it were meant to recast the bell after it broke. They were not skilled in that sort of labor, and the first time they tried to ring it again, it cracked again, and then they had to recast it again. Then it sounded like a terrible bell. And there's a lot of conflicting reports as to how it got the crack that it's known for today. Some say it wrong when it was a Supreme Court justice that died. There seems to be conflicting reports as far as that goes. But we're going to step inside the Liberty Bell Center to see the Liberty Bell. Now, naive that I am, I really thought the Liberty Bell was just sitting outside somewhere, but it has its own little building that it's in. So we're going to check it out and see what it's all about. Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell. And Tom was here.
Hey, I'm Giancarlo Esposito. I'm watching Tom Was Here.
You're very confused by the security at Independence Hall. Is there something going on there that I'm unaware of? I mean, it's a Thursday. Wonder why people are so people obviously want to see it. There's people literally milling about on the grounds. Nobody's yelling at them. You're yelling at the people that ran across the street. Maybe they want them to hop over. But that whole street is empty and the security guard's stationed up like there's some major thing going on. I don't know. Maybe someone can clue me in on that, because it's very strange. Okay. Oof. Is this a line to get in the Liberty Bell? Good boy. You have to pay money? Is it free? Does it cost money for the Liberty Bell? I don't know. Never been here. First time. Okay, we are here. It's Independence Hall. It's right here. This is a very big touristy spot. There's a line. But it is a symbol of America, and we're going to see it in person. And they have a TSA level security checkpoint at the Liberty Bell here. It's wild. People taking off belts and shoes and all types of stuff. Listen, it's a symbol of America. I appreciate the security, but man, that's the line. The line is literally, getting in, getting past that security checkpoint. It's pretty wild. Yeah, now I'm not knocking the Liberty Bell, say it was an unreliable bell, as most bells were in that time. The bell cracked many times. It's funny, they hired local craftsmen who, by the way, knew nothing about recasting bells to recast the bell. But kudos on them and genius on their part to put their name on there. Smart, smart, smart. It lives on in all time. So 1846, when the crack extended, the city retired the bell from active use. So 1846, it has not been a bell since then. So this is interesting, and I don't know if I realized this, but they took the Liberty Bell on tour. This is the Liberty Bell in Sandusky, Ohio, Topeka, Kansas, Tacoma, Washington, all over. Yeah, it became a marketing tool basically for America. Used to sell a wide variety of products to this day, including, you know, I mean, everything you can imagine, including bells. They have this is all the stuff that Liberty Bells, plates and ashtrays and bookends, medals, all types of different stuff. Of course, everybody around the world has visited for the bell. It is a symbol, more than not. It is a symbol for America, and that's undeniable. Very cool. That's awesome. And of course, there it is in all its glory. The Liberty Bell and the big crack in the Liberty Bell, and it is a significant crack, right up to the pass and stow, but not enough to crack by their names. They were genius, and I give big credit to Pass and Stowe for putting it on perfectly. You can see it is absolutely crazy and chaotic in here, but there it is, the Liberty Bell. In all its glory. You can see the crowds and crowds of people in behind to get a glimpse of the Liberty Bell. Very, very cool. Very busy. Very touristy. So I've determined it must be a tour thing, because it has an exit sign here, and it's guarded off with security guards here. My guess is if you paid for a tour of Independence Hall, you get to access the grounds and the area. But if you did not, you don't. It's very strange because it seems like a bunch of people walk the street, like kind of like try to hop over the street and hop over here. So I've determined it is a tour. So as long as you do a tour of Independence Hall, you can walk Independence Hall. And one of these days, I will do that. Unfortunately, not today, but still very cool to see it in person. See, this is the building where they signed it. The building where America was officially created, July 4th, 1776. Right here. Everybody signed it. The who's who of the who's who of America. We're in that building to sign the Declaration of Independence. All that. It's also been the image on the back of the $100 bill since 1928. Very cool. So seen in person and pretty much well kept. You know, still well kept. I'm sure they had to make big improvements over time. I'm sure, you know, anything built that long ago, you know, I'm sure there's parts of it that are pretty rough. That door looks a little roughed up. But I'm sure upkeep is immense on that. But it is similar to the Liberty Bell, a symbol, and should be preserved as such. Right outside the Liberty Bell is the Independence Visitor Center. They have these type of bottles. If you've ever experienced this at a tourist destination, they're way overpriced for what they are. My God. You remember the Water Boy when they're like, it's water from a glacier? Like, they're like ultra cold, and they're fabulous. And it hit the spot right now. Liberty Bell Center is very busy. It's very touristy. But it's still cool to get my picture with the Liberty Bell, to say that I've seen it with my own eyes. The crack, the pass and stow, the everything. It is beautifully air conditioned in here, so if you ever come here on a summer day, not a bad place to hang out for a few minutes and learn about the history and check out the Liberty Bell for your very self. But it is a very busy, very popular tourist attraction, you know, but everybody does take a little moment here and there to kind of clear the area, to get time to take your picture with the Liberty Bell. But that'll wrap it up for Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell Center. The Liberty Bell Center, like I said, it's a very small museum dedicated to Liberty Bell. Some cool history and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I do have to drive back today, so I just get a quick jaunt through it and a quick jaunt through the Liberty Bell. That'll do it for Independence Hall. Seeing it from the outside. One of these days I will take a tour because I will be back to Philadelphia. But also seeing the Liberty Bell in the Liberty Bell Center. Very, very cool. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Like support my Patreon, like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Fan, you can do so. Link is in the description below. Do you hear how busy it is? If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Arena Club, and the Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. Links are in the description below. When it comes to Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell Center, Philadelphia, PA, I can officially say that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. Bye, everyone.